I'm really liking Amazon lately. I don't know why.
Kind of smells weird.
How's it going, guys? Mr. Turbo 458. Got a few things from Amazon. I'm really liking Amazon lately. What I ordered is a GoPro mic adapter. I also ordered some lenses. I've got a couple of those and this kit here. What I'm going to be using those with is this case for my GoPro. It allows the use of 52mm thread-on type lenses. So you can use different lenses with your GoPro without having to change the front lens cover on it. What we're going to do is I'm going to flip the camera around and then we're going to take a look at everything more in depth. Okay, so the first item is going to be this, I think it's pullets or something. It is an aluminum alloy protective cage for the GoPro Hero 5, which is what I have. I believe this also fits the GoPro Hero 6. This was like $27.99 through Amazon. It comes in this nice case, which is nice because I could actually store the camera in the case in this little bag and it'll protect it. Let's take it out here. So overall, I can tell right now it looks like it's very nice quality. It does have this lens cap where you pinch it, and it actually has a lens on it. It is a UV filter, 52mm. What I like about this one here is you can actually slide the back off of it to put your camera in, and then there's a little detent ball right here and a little notch right there in the back plate so that it actually locks in. Now it doesn't have great holding power. I can move it with very little pressure. It should stay on unless it's dropped, but I suppose if it did drop, you have this thumb screw here on the side, and what that allows you to do is actually hold the camera in with tension. One thing I like about this one over others is on your connector side, it's all open right here. So that means you can run it with a microphone adapter and other accessories that require you to plug into the side here, so you can take your door off or leave the door on, but you have access to that. Here we have, I think this is what they call a cold shoe mount. And what this is for is attaching microphones or other accessories. It's basically a T-rail, T-slot rail. So you could probably customize, other attachments using that as well. And then it comes with this. This bolts onto the bottom, or uses these two tiny little screws here to mount to the bottom so that you can hook it up with your regular GoPro mounts. So the cool part is this is already drilled and tapped for 1/4-20, which is your standard tripod size. So you don't need an adapter if you're using tripods, which is awesome. Also, it looks like there's 4 holes here. These aren't threaded, but I would assume these are for ventilation to keep the camera cool, because my camera does get pretty hot during filming, so I'm interested to see how well that does. The ability to mount it without a tripod adapter is very handy. It's very upgradable. If I wanted to mount anything on this, I could just simply drill and tap a new hole, make an aluminum bracket for it, and I can essentially do whatever I want with it. The case with the stock GoPro and the GoPro itself, well, they're gray and black. If you drop this somewhere in a dark area, or if you're outside and you dropped it in grass or something like that, if you're on a hike and you dropped it, it's not going to stand out very easily. That's why I went with the gold plus. It looks super blingin', so I know I just said that, sorry. By the way, this mount for your GoPro adapters is actually aluminum, and it feels very sturdy. I don't know if I trust these little tiny screws. These look like they're about 632s. They could be metric, I guess, but I may upgrade these to 832s, drill and tap those out to 832, maybe 10, if I can fit the screw head in here. It should hold up. We'll have to see how it does over time. That's what I got there, and it says for Hero 5 or 6 right on it, so it does work for a Hero 6 as well. The next thing I got for it is the GoPro mic adapter, which I have read nothing but horrible reviews on this. From what I've seen online, it is ginormous. It's a humongous mic adapter, and it's not really meant for portability. So let's see how big it really is. Holy cow. Okay. I now see what people are talking about. And look at this giant cable. This cable doesn't look very flexible. I mean, it's really thick as well. So I'm not quite sure why GoPro would do something like this. I did get a nice microphone for this as well. It has not come in yet. Here's the thing I've been most excited about checking out. So let's go ahead and cut this open without destroying it, hopefully. Now this is Neewer brand, or Neewer, something like that. Somebody will probably correct me on it. Manuals, don't need that. And this is the lens kit. Sorry if the crinkling of the plastic is loud. Comes in these nice bags. That's pretty cool. Let's take a look what's in this one first. These are really nice bags, actually. So in here we have, here's a filter. So this is an FLD filter. Let's see, this one is a CPL filter. This one looks like a UV, UV filter. That's a really nice case though. It's got mesh, it's padded, and it's got a really tough exterior, nice logo on there. If you care about that kind of thing, Velcro closure, so that's really nice. I didn't think it would come with such a nice case. These are going to be the macro lenses. So this is close-up 1x magnification. This is close-up 2x. This one is 4x, and this one is 10x. So there's the 4 macro lenses, which is going to be interesting to try out. I've read some mixed reviews on it. This is a sunshade, apparently. This came with a lens cap as well, right here, with pinch style. I think this one has its own lanyard with a self-adhesive sticky to hold the cap in place. I actually like this cap a lot better than that one. It just looks neater, but also you can pinch it from the center so you can get a better push on it instead of having to do this, and if it slips you drop it, So I kind of like this lens cap better actually, so I'll probably run that one. And it came with this cheesy microfiber cleaning cloth, which actually those do come in handy. The other thing the lens set came with is this right here, and I'm not sure this is going to work on my camera, but I figured I would give it a shot because it came with the kit. The kit wasn't all that expensive. I think it was under 40 bucks or around there. I might have to put a link in the description so you can find the exact kit. But this happens to be a 0.45x magnification, high definition wide angle lens. Now, the GoPro is already a wide angle setup, so I'm not sure how this works or if it will work. But dang, this seems like a really nice lens actually. So it's pretty heavy. It seems like it's very solid. It has a thread-on cap for the back side and a press-on cap for the front. The other lens it came with is what I'm mostly interested in, which is why I bought the upgraded kit from just the lens, the filters and stuff. So this is a 2x magnification telephoto lens, and it looks pretty nice. This cap apparently is cross-threaded. That's better. So this actually looks really nice. It actually looks really clear just looking through it. So I think these are decent quality optics. Obviously they're not going to be as good as $100 lenses or $1,000 lens or whatever, but for me and just trying it on the GoPro, I mean, this is going to be a pretty big GoPro, if all this stuff's threaded onto it. This lens alone probably weighs more than or equal to what the camera itself weighs. I mean, it's not really a portable action camera setup per se, but for vlogging and taking higher quality video, this could be a really good option. Let me just say this, if you want to keep your GoPro as lightweight as possible, I would not recommend this. In fact, on their post it says if you are weight conscious with your camera, you do not want to buy this. They in fact encourage you not to buy it if you are scared about weight. One more quick thing here. A lot of people that bought this in the reviews on Amazon said that if you want to use GPS with your camera, this in fact somehow blocks it, which I thought was pretty interesting. Maybe they have fixed this, I don't really know. I'm excited to put it all together and test it and see how well it works, see if it makes my videos any better. Thank you for watching. I hope this helps you, and stay tuned for another video.